So I cannot see anything with the screen broken. Like, I have like eighth of the screen that I can actually see. I'm trying to keep the phone dry because it's like kind of sprinkling almost. Not really. Almost. We've got an interview on Monday, and those like recruiter guys want to meet with me on Monday. So I don't know. Conflicting, right? It'll all work out in the end. Got the Burger King thing, trying to get that lined up. I went today again. I'm like, is the manager here? Is Bunny here? And they're like, she's in a different city for some sort of like meeting. I'm like, okay. So everything feels like deja vu though. It's really weird. I don't know. I've just been like spinning my wheels. Like, I guess that's like part of the Route 66 travels, right? I just got on it, but you gotta break down. Car's gotta break down in some shitty ass little town, and you gotta like struggle to get out. Kind of like Lightning McQueen or something like that. But it's an American story. It's different for everybody, but part of growing up, we go on a road trip. Been here for like 2 fucking weeks. I can't anymore. And like, apparently I was doing the buses wrong or something because I had like used 2 tickets instead of a transfer because I didn't realize that the transfer would still be good because it expires at a certain time, and I just kind of assumed it was like just long enough for you to like transfer to another bus. But I was able to like go do my shopping and then like get on another bus and use the transfer. I was like, will you take this? He's like, yeah. And then because like one of the drivers was like, look, I'm trying to save you money, and kind of explained it to me, and I was like, oh, okay. So, I don't know. It's not really my money because I got those passes for free, but still. I don't know who's donating the passes because they said we just get these by donation. It's not like allocated out of the funds that they're given from, federal or state or whatever. It's actually just donations that people give. I'm like, okay. I think the same thing with dog food, which that makes more sense. But they should get like a contract with Farmer's Dog or something. Yeah, kind of like sprinkling, but it's gonna rain at like 3. It's 12 right now. I have nowhere to go because it's too late because I went to Taco Bell. So there's a free burrito on here, so walked over there. Some kids, I don't know, younger than me, I'm assuming. Maybe they weren't, I don't know. They were driving by. Everybody drives around with their windows down, even when it's like raining. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, they were like shouting. They were like, fuck you. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. Like, it was kind of weird. I was like, I wonder if that was just like random kids being random or if they like know me personally. I didn't recognize them, and it was just really odd. So it might have just been some like random kids trying to be funny. Just, I don't know. But there's like nothing to do at night. Everything's shut down. I was in Taco Bell, and it was like, I don't know, like 15 minutes before they closed or something. And the guy came over there, and he's like the whole time they're just like being weird. When I walked in, I sat down and I started ordering on the mobile app. And then a couple came in and they were like standing up there and they're like, can somebody take our order, please? And the kid told him, he's like, I'm sorry, we're busy right now. Can you order on the kiosk or on the mobile app on your phone. And the guy was insistent. He's like, no, come take my order. Come take my order. So the kid had to stop what he's doing, comes over there, takes the guy's order. Some more people come in, and the kid tells him, because they like got in line, He's like, can you guys order on the kiosk or on your app on your phone, please? Like, while I'm ordering on my phone, like that's what he wants people to do, I'm assuming. So I'm sitting over there, order my stuff. It's like being made or whatever. I'm just minding my own business. And the whole time the workers are like, who's he? Why is he sitting over there? Why, like, do you know him? Blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, I mean, I could understand if I was like being disruptive or something, but I'm just like sitting there waiting for you to make my order, and you want people to order on the app or the kiosk so you can like do other stuff. So why are you mad that I did? I don't know. It just didn't make sense. Like they expected me to go on the line, but like what? I don't know. Anyways, so I'm like sitting there waiting on my food, like still minding my own business, and this guy starts like messing with me. He's like, excuse me, sir, excuse me. And I'm like, what? He's like, I said, did you get your order? Or did you get your food? I'm like, I look in front of me and I look over on the like order rack, and I was like, maybe they put it over there, and he's like telling me it's over there. It wasn't over there. It's not on the counter or anything. And I'm just kind of like looking around, confused, like, what order is he referring to? And I'm like, maybe he doesn't know I ordered on my phone. Like, 'cause they're being like really weird the whole time. I was like, I ordered online, and he's like, who's it for? Who'd you say it's for? Just like real smart ass like. And I'm like, so I tell him my name, and he's like, oh, and he walks off. I'm like, okay. So why is he mad at me for them being slow? Like, I did what they wanted, right? They wanted us to order on the app. That's what I did. Um, yeah, so anyways, I get my food. I'm sitting there eating. It's like 15 minutes before they even close. And I just got my food, just sat down, squirted some sauce on my burrito. And the guy comes over there and he's like, excuse me, we close in 15 minutes. And no, he said, he lied. He said, we close in 12 minutes. And I was kind of confused, and I looked at my phone, and I'm like, it's exactly 15 minutes before they close. Like, he's just making stuff up to try to be dramatic, make it sound like it's less time than what it is. But, like, it's still more than 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure I can eat this burrito in that amount of time. Anyways, I'm just like, okay, like, I'm thinking, if you guys, like, please leave me alone. And, anyway, so I'm, like, sitting there eating, and then he starts like sweeping around my feet, being like super passive aggressive and stuff, and I'm just like, why, And then so they'd already taken the trash, and then he like took the trash out and stuff, like, and then he was sweeping like around the trash cans, and so I just like left my trash on the table, but I put everything like in the bag, because I wasn't gonna put it in like a freshly done bag, and I wasn't paying attention to which ones he had changed. And I'm like, I get it, like they're closing and stuff. He's sweeping over there. I'm not gonna like walk through what he's doing to try to throw away this trash. I'll just like leave it on the table for them to just deal with, right? Like, I don't know. That was just my line of logic. But anyways, and like they're being like pesky anyways. I'm just like, I just kind of want to leave, like I'm done. So I just like walk out and like left the little bag of trash on the table. And the audacity of this kid, like, not, I don't know, it was like a movie, like a scripted thing. Like, it just didn't seem real. It's just very, very immature. Like, are they hiring like children these days? Like, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, he runs over to the door and he's like, sir, did you want your bag? And when he said that, I thought he meant like a backpack or something, and like other people had been in there as well, so like maybe somebody had put a bag down somewhere and he thought it was mine. And I'm like, I didn't have a bag. And he was just like, rolls his eyes like, oh. I'm like, oh, he was being passive aggressive about something. And I thought about it for a second. I'm like, oh, he meant the trash. He's being freaking weird about the trash, because like By the time he called me out on it, I was already like halfway across the parking lot on the sidewalk. So like he had to run over to the door, open the door, shout at me across the parking lot. It's like, is it really that hard to throw away a piece of trash? Like, I don't know, like, and in that situation, it's like the entire time they're just like consistently attacking. And I'm like, still just kind of thinking of like, if I was in their position, I would still prefer things to be handled a certain way. Like, I'd be kind of mad if I just changed the trash bag and then someone put trash in it and then the manager like got upset or something, you know? You know how those things go. So, but it's been a long day. I was at the gym for like 3 hours, but you would think the gym would be 24 hours, but it's only three. I mean, not three, it's only during the day. But yeah, I went for 3 hours today. It was like all morning long. And I have nowhere to go tonight. So basically stole the car. So that's Capital One's problem now. Like, I don't care. The rest of it's just like, now what? I don't have any money. That's the frustrating part, is I don't have any money. And I continuously try to get something. Like nothing has come of any of it yet. I don't know. Oh yeah, posted on Grindr. I was like, if there's any truckers going to DC, please take me with you. But I think the fleet has diverged from our path, and it's probably going to be super unlikely. I would have had more luck with something like that, like in Memphis or something. Like, I could go to like West Memphis or like any of those places. That probably would have been easy, but here, I don't know. And it's all like distance based, like people who can see your profile. So, you know what they say: location, location, location. It's weird not being able to see like most of the screen. It's also very hard to deal with, but just have to stay awake tonight, and then hopefully things will be resolved. I keep saying that over and over again, but they never do resolve. It's like I'm stuck in like a little city. I don't know how it's stretched out this long, but I wasn't expecting Rover to collapse as well. I thought I was gonna keep the Rover stuff going. I didn't even think about that. Like, and then employment here is not worth really anything. It's like $12.50 an hour, so. But it takes forever, apparently. I'm not even on anybody's schedule yet, and I've applied to all these places, had all these interviews, all these different places want to hire me. We're talking about training and stuff. Like, none of them have even put me in any of the systems yet. I will go to Burger King quite often, and I keep missing the manager, but I don't know, because I have less things now as well.
Like I don't have like clothes and stuff. I have a voucher for clothes of $20. It's like and it's like half off on Wednesdays. So there's that. And I have to be ready on Monday because I have like both of those things happening at the same time. Go to the school and uh, job stuff. So we'll see. If I had the helmet, oh my god, I would put a camera on it and just do that instead of this setup because it'd be a lot more comfortable. It'd be more like a POV. It'd be more fun. But I lost it. Lost the helmet and uh, pretty much everything else. The only thing I kept was my shoes and stuff. So and some like important documents, but the rest of it's pretty much gone. So I don't think it's worth paying to get it back. I could probably buy like a lot of new stuff. Whoever has the Chromebook, I think the police have the Chromebook, but whoever has the Chromebook was like messing with my stuff, and they were messing with my phone too. So I gotten it back, and it was just like all these notifications from all the apps were turned on, basically. It was like trying to like catch back up, I guess, because they probably did like a data dump on it at both like 3 times in a row and then gave it back to me and then took the Chromebook and they gave me back the phone and just like all started coming through and I had to disconnect the Chromebook. That was the point. God, why took me so long to say that? Yeah, I disconnected it and um, somebody who has my phone number has my location, so it's probably the same thing. So I was like, if they left the door unlocked, people are gonna like rummage through everything. And I kept asking him to lock the door, and he never would. And I was so mad because like he did it the first time, and I came back, and I was like, okay, I mean, damn, you just like left it unlocked, and I asked you to lock it, and you pressed the button, and I was like, the battery's locked. You have to do it manually. He couldn't figure out how to do it. I'm like, so the second night I was trying to show him how to do it, but I was already in cuffs, so I said move on. Yeah. So either somebody walking by just like opened the door and took the Chromebook and it was just like turning it on and it somehow knew. But I don't think just like a random person would care. They probably just would wipe it and then put their own like Google stuff in and log in that way. But whoever it was like personally interested in like my data. So and like by the time I disconnected it had already taken like probably half of the videos and stuff. But it all tracks back to YouTube. So if they had, yeah, like the keys to Google, you have pretty much everything. But they only had it for like a couple hours, maybe. So they probably got everything except for what's on my phone. Because, like I said, as soon as it started doing that, I was like, and it asked me, and the screen's broken, so it was like hard to get it to do what I want. I have to like kind of guess where things are at on like half the screen because it's just black. but that was the point of the Chromebook. Like, it's just heavy, so. But yeah, I don't know how much that stuff they would have taken. I mean, hopefully all of it, because I wanted to just like be in the car, be more valuable to Capital One to see just like clean it out. And most everything in there was like useful in some way, like shoes, like all of it could have been at least donated. Like laptops and stuff you couldn't sell, but I think I know who has them, so I'm still gonna use them. Like the helmet probably wouldn't sell either. I tried selling it like twice. That's why I want it back. There's like nothing to do. Like even if you have money, pretty much the only thing would be the golf course. So there's money for that. Like all the parks and stuff are probably closed. What it's kind of odd is like the shelters, you have to be there pretty much in the middle of the day to be able to spend the night. It's kind of weird. Like you have to be there at like 6:30 or 7:30 or something. I was at Taco Bell and I was like, oh, it's 11 o'clock and I don't know where I'm going tonight. And I asked my friend, I was like, where should I go? He's like, it's too late for the shelter. He's like, I would have went there hours ago. And I'm like, why? But yeah, it's kind of weird. Nobody's like said anything because they have like no loitering signs, obviously. And before it was like they would enforce it on me. Like I don't think it was this specific gas station, but I was at one, and I like went inside, bought something, went back outside, opened it up, started like eating or drinking, whatever it was, and she was immediately at my window, and I'm like, "Can I help you? Like, what's up?" She's like, "You can't just be out here loitering." I'm like, "I just bought this." She's like, "It doesn't matter, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Okay." But yeah, I thought I'd kill some time, and then I don't know, probably wait for the gym to open, and then go to Planet Fitness, work out, probably get a towel and stuff, and yeah, because I have $16 because I got $20 and then I made that video and then I got another $20, which was like, that was unexpected. The first $20 I knew it was coming. I had to wait like 2 months for that. The second one was just random. He just like randomly put it in there. I was like, what the fuck? And I asked him what was going on. He told me. So I don't know. There's like nothing to do here.